Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the one booming field that is cybersecurity. Okay, cybersecurity awareness and cybersecurity related career guidance. That is specially created for the demand of students and some people who want to change their fields. Okay, there is still some doubt running in the market, in the public, that do the cybersecurity giving us a right career, or it is actually a high level platform where we can earn high level salaries. So especially for that we are creating this webinar. Okay, so here you can see the heading, the cybersecurity awareness and career webinar, with you can see the unlocking the potential in the cybersecurity world. Today we'll reveal lots of important stuff which maybe normal people don't know, and it's help you to make a decision in your life that should I choose the cyber or not. Okay, so I am Nikunj G here from the Networkers Home. We are giving you the guidance so you can make your decision in your life for cybersecurity. So you can see in this webinar, this is our objectives. Okay, first of all, we'll discuss about cybersecurity landscape, what is current trend running for the cybersecurity according 2024. Then we'll move forward with the path, like pathway in the career for cybersecurity. Then I will discuss about some course bundle which you can choose if you want to go forward and you want to become expert in the cybersecurity. And then I will suggest you that if you choose that bundle or if you follow that path, then what kind of jobs you will get. And at the last, we'll also do the question answer session. You can feel free to ask any doubt, question if you find from our this webinar, and I can guide you more. Okay, so let's move further. So first of all, cyber security landscape. Okay, so what the trends running right now in the cybersecurity according 2024. So you can see here I just put a normal search in the Google, that cybersecurity trends in 2024, and you will find multiple different trending technology which is directly indirectly related to cyber. Because nowadays you know that if we talk about normal employee, big giant company, or let's say small company to the government company, everyone require a cyber security. Okay, it's not like just for the preventing hackers. Previously, cybersecurity is like what? Just a hobby, or let's say I want to become hacker, like that. But nowadays, cybersecurity has become necessity. You are count as a one simple user or the big giant company, MNC company, or you can say even the government. All sector nowadays require cybersecurity. Okay, so in that nowadays is not like only ethical hacking, or let's say I want to become hacker. That also again become little bit old. Okay, in the cybersecurity nowadays we have lots of other technology which we need to secure. Let's say if I give simple example, then we have Alexa, okay, or we have nowadays Chat GPT. So lots of AI tools which is making our life easy, but in the back end also they ask some permission. We need to give that permission, like mainly 5-6 permission if you have idea, like location we have. Okay, then calls permissions, message permissions, or you can say gallery or storage permission, and we are just giving them permission without thinking. No doubt for that features and that all awareness we require. Okay, but also in background, if we not aware 100% properly what they are doing, then also it will create issue. So with that, you can see here the list, like we have IoT vulnerabilities, we have quantum cryptographics, threat detection. Maybe you find some word is very technical, and if you are a beginner and watching this, maybe it's not 100% absorbing. But don't worry, I will explain all the thing in the basic simple way. Okay, right now just focus on the list that these all are things now comes under the cyber, like zero trust security, AI and automation. Automation simply if I explain, then what? Whatever the tools according IT which making our task easy, that is what automation. Something which we need to do daily basis. Then why we do that hard work? Instead of that, we'll make some sequence that some tasks become automatic daily. That is simply automation. And with that, nowadays what? Even that sequence we no need to make. For that, we have AI tools. That is what AI and automation. Okay. Then cyber security regulations, cloud security. You know that cloud also booming nowadays. If we count mainly 2-3 things is booming in current scenario, like cyber security, cloud and cloud security, and what? AI. One more thing, if you want to add, that indirectly in this all, Python is the core. AI tools also working with Python, and cybersecurity tools also nowadays working with Python. So that also can count one more thing is a booming. Then you can see cybersecurity talent. Okay, and then there are some deepfakes. Obviously, nowadays also with the cybersecurity, some fake things also booming. Again, that is part of what cybersecurity awareness, which is our current today's session and topic. That what if we are not aware, then the cyber fraud, hackers, illegal hackers, we can say, or what fake news making a fool to us. And sometimes even we don't know that they are asking some detail and we are easily ready, happy to give. Okay, so some fake thing also there. There also we need to reveal proper things, that what is fake, how we can find out it is legal or not. Then insider threats. Now according company, if we focus about insider, like a employee already working in a company, and suppose if that employee not happy with company, or let's say company boss, then maybe they are doing some other things which is not good for company, and again we can count that as a insider. That is one example only. Okay, there are lots of other things which is count as a insider threats. We'll discuss step by step. Then privacy, no need to explain everyone. You know that if you are using social media, Instagram, Facebook, then we have privacy option. In there we need to select only me or my friends or all over group. That kind of things we can select in the privacy. Then 5G networks, okay. Biometric, cloud computing. Then nowadays also coming some insurance kind of thing in the cyber. Let's say previously we are doing insurance for the human life, like life insurance. Then insurance comes for the vehicles, car and bike. But nowadays we also have cyber insurance, that if anything related to our privacy, security, or our personal device, something happen with our data, then also we have some insurance. So day by day things is changing. These all are things what according 2024 trending in the cyber security. So it is just I'm giving you the idea that what is the current things and how cyber security is moving and growing. Then you can see with this we also need to discuss about cyber threats. Obviously, if we discuss about cyber security awareness, the main thing is what? Cyber threats. In cyber threats, we can count like what? Malwares. The main thing is malware, but if I talk as a general public, then virus. Virus, if something happen in our computer which is wrong, which we not supposed to do, then what? Then it is count as a virus for normal public. But if I tell you the reality, then main thing is malware. The main, we can say, a category of malicious software which is intentionally created to do harmful things, malicious things. And in that we have multiple category. From that, one is virus. Everything going wrong in our computer, that is not a virus. Okay, so let's say if I give the small list of that malwares, then we have one virus. Second, we have worms. Then we have trojans. We have backdoors. We have rootkits. Okay, that kind of lots of stuff we have. And again, in one webinar or in one awareness session, I can't explain everything, but I'm just giving the main thing idea. One more that is not forgettable: ransomware. Okay, where what? People's computer, or let's say company computer going lock, then hacker asking the ransom money to unlock that. Let's say I have my computer, in that I have some 1 TB or 2 TB data. It's maybe videos, movies, whatever. Let's say from that 2 TB, some 100 GB is imported data, and that is actually big value. Okay, 100 GB is not a small. You can count like in your computer. Let's say you have some Aadhaar cards, photos, your some personal images, or some personal moment videos. If you count that data, say it is not more than 10 GB, 20 GB, and if I count that kind of data 100 GB, then it is very huge. Normally, if I talk about random data, then 1 TB also less, because if we store lots of movie, funny jokes video or reels, that I'm not talking, but let's say imported data. And suppose someone, illegal hacker, hack your computer, and then what? Whenever you start your computer, it's lock, and they are showing some pop-up that please pay this money, then you can able to open your computer. That is ransomware. In that, you only get some detail about what? The account where you need to pay the money, that also in the Bitcoin or some other cryptocurrency. And that's why also it is not traceable. If you have little bit idea about cryptocurrency, then it is not traceable, and that's why nowadays hacker asking ransom in that. And so with the email ID where you need to share the payment detail that I done the payment, then it will reveal the key and you can able to open your computer. Sometimes it is ignorable if it is a personal computer and data is not that much important. But suppose if the same thing happen with the company computer, some company employee computer, or let's say the main server, then sometime company is bound to give the money or they hire some professional ethical hacker to solve that. I directly, indirectly, either company pay the money to ethical hacker to solve that problem or pay the money to hacker to ask the key. And that kind of things is what nowadays increasing day by day. That I talk some high level example also you can say, otherwise virus is common example. Same way I told you worms. Okay, worms means what? Which is not actually hacking your computer but just making your computer slow. Let's say sometime if my computer not starting properly, it's starting and buffering, let's say. Okay, sometime you find that Windows is loading like 1%, 5%, 10%, generally daily starting directly, but in some day you found that is running slowly, and that is what people start thinking again, maybe my hardware resources is less, let's say RAM less or processor is slow, but it is also possible because of worms. And that thing also, if you think in your daily life that if your computer start getting slow, then what? You think again it is a virus, but it is a worms. Then third most common thing that I told you, that is Trojans. Okay, Trojan is what? Again, it is not harmful your computer as a data. It's not deleting any data or not changing any data, or let's say neither it slow your computer, but it's just remain in your computer and taking your information. Let's say right now I'm recording something, so that voice, that audio also they recording. Okay, or let's say my camera is on, then they recording my face also, and that whole thing it is just accepting and forwarding to the hacker. That means what? A part of privacy. That is Trojan. Mostly it is using for information gathering kind of stuff, but not only one. It is one of them. Lots of other things possible with Trojan. So that kind of lots of cyber threats nowadays is in the market, and that's why again the awareness is important. And online, I need to repeat that before few years, if you think that I want to learn cybersecurity, why I want to learn? I don't like cybersecurity. Let's say some people who want to learn cyber, that it is my hobby. I want to become hacker. So I want to learn. That is a previous. Nowadays, cybersecurity has become necessity. Okay. Generally, I use one simple example to explain the hype of that cybersecurity. That suppose you purchase some new mobile. Okay, whatever, let's say normal Android mobile, then 15-20,000, or let's say iPhone, whatever. And suppose you are not aware with the public virus or other malware which we just talk, and by mistake you click some link, or let's say you open some malicious website, then maybe that your phone is using by someone else. Means physically phone is with you, but someone is using that. And what? That is the things nowadays, that you pay the money, you purchase the device, but using by someone else. That is more than enough to understand the current cyber security and attacking level. Then you can see here again that some common things I will centralize here, that what is cybersecurity trend, AI, IoT. Okay, nowadays also if we focus in the cyber information security, then that role also shifting. Zero trust program also. Let's say nowadays for high level security, companies start following zero trust. That even it is a company employee, never trust, not in the terms of emotions. Okay, I'm talking as a technically, that whatever, even it is company employee, they need to log in daily with the ID password. There is some fingerprint or thumb you can say. Maybe some high level company have eye retina scanning, and only after multiple verification they able to enter in the company. Or for admin, for server, more high level security with some, not only two factor but multi-factor authentication they're also running. So you can see, now let's come to the main things, that career as a cyber security. So for that you require this all the skills which you can see in my screen, that mainly I divide in the two part, like technical and non-technical. Obviously keep in mind, only technical skills is not enough for cyber. No doubt that technical is more important, but not only. Okay, like technical thing we talk, you require little bit networking knowledge, you require Linux fundamental knowledge, and also you require little bit about network security knowledge. The third point you can count as optional, but main two thing is networking and Linux knowledge you require. Okay, this is what I am telling, that if you want to start your cyber career, if you are a fresher, or let's say if you are working in different field and you want to come in the cyber, then you can take these fundamental skills knowledge, and then you can start your cyber journey. Normal basic thing about networking, I can suggest there are some course for basic networking like CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate, or for Linux fundamental also you can prefer just thing. It's not like you need to do entire Linux course. Okay, no, it's not necessary. Just fundamental concept you require, like how to create file and folder, how I can operate Linux, how I can edit the file in Linux, how I can copy, paste, move, that kind of fundamental knowledge. Because the main OS, if you have idea in the hacking, that is what? Kali Linux and Parrot. And that is what the base is Linux. And that's why this I'm putting as a fundamental that you require that. Then what other skills? Okay, again, keep in mind, I am telling this before you start cyber journey, this is a required skills. So what in the non-technical? That you require ethics also with the hacker mindset. Let's say if I talk about some example, let's say there are some high level thieves running in the market, and let's say police are not able to caught. Then sometime what? Police will hire some special officer. Okay, and what? Then you find in some movie also that when the main high level special officer want to caught the thief, then they telling something like that, what? If I want to capture the thief, I need to think like a thief. Same thing here. If you want to become hacker, even let's say if you want to become ethical hacker for security purpose, for defensive purpose or offensive purpose, in background your mind should also look like a hacker. You need to think like a hacker, and that is again part of non-technical things that we can't teach. How you are thinking, that is your regular daily life process. Okay, then priority of interest. Let's say if you just simple heard by your friend that cybersecurity is good, or you can hack this thing, or you hacker is good things, and you just coming and taking admission, or let's say you watch some online courses. Okay, then what happened after few session, let's say 5 session, 10 session, 1 2 week, maybe you find that okay, that is maybe tough, because what? You not have that high level interest, just by reference you comes. But if you actually interest, then you will able to stay more time, then only you are able to understand main hacking stuff. Because in the cyber security and hacking, what is the things that first lots of concept you need to learn, then actually practical comes. No doubt main thing is practical, but practical not able to do without fundamental concept. Not this fundamental which I show you, network and Linux, but once you start hacking journey, there are lots of things in the ethical hacking and hacking fundamental, and that requires some patience. You need to understand the cyber laws, you need to understand some hacking methodology, hacking phase, how hacker hack your computer. Once you understand that step, that phase, then you start the practical. So you require the interest with priority. Then in my language, if you want to think as a hacker, then also you need to run lots of logic things. Just let's say if someone explaining you, then only if you are able to understand. Let's say trainer explain you 5 chapter, then only you are able to understand that 5 chapter. You're not able to do extra research. You're not able to ask to Google something doubt you have, and you just asking to trainer, and only you depend on the trainer solution. Then again sometime it will not work, because every time trainer is not with you. I'm not talking about me or this institute, anything. You understand, like when you pay the fees for any course or in a college, then during your course and duration, trainer is with you, professor is with you. But every time, day by day, you're not asking that. So in the future, as a real, we are talking about career, right? So as a career, let's say if you start your cyber journey and job, and there you stuck somewhere, so you require some that kind of logical brain that you can able to search with your own, and that is I told as a brain.exe. Like we have normal exe file, so that is my terms. Like you require your brain.exe to become hacker. Okay, and also last one more thing, that is you require ready to learn new things. It's not like only you are learning whatever inside the course, but if you are ready to learn separate extra new things, you are ready to research, then again you are able to become hacker. So this is main required things. Now you can see for these all fulfillment, we have a main bundle for cybersecurity. There you can see starting from CCNA. As I told you in the required skill, that networking is the core concept than Linux. So that way we design this, that even you are fresher or even you are coming from different field, but you want to join your cybersecurity, you want to start your cybersecurity career, then this is the perfect module for you, where we'll give you starting networking knowledge. Then I will tell you about, we will tell you that what is the advanced networking with routing and switching, where you will get advanced network idea. Simply understand why networking. If I give you small example, then let's say if your computer hack, or let's say if you want to hack someone else's computer, directly, indirectly, how you are doing? Not going to physical their company or their friend's room and hack, obviously. You are doing that by connecting in internet. Nowadays, if any hacker try to hack the company, that is what? Via internet. So how internet working? How that multiple network connected each other? That is what we require, networking. Then we'll tell you the Linux fundamentals. Again, that is a main requirement. So this is as a requirement. So any beginner, and if you want to change your field, this is for you, and you can start from zero. Okay. Then you can see here our CEH version will start with the version 12. Okay. And keep in mind, we are providing pure latest CEH version update. Right now it is 12. If in the future it's become 13, we'll provide version 13 training also. Then pen testing. Once you have proper ethical hacking idea, what is hacker? How hacker can hack? Okay. The hacking phase I told you before few minutes. The hacker journey I told you. How they find information about you. Then how they able to hack your computer. Okay, what is virus, malware, that also I told you. So there are lots of topics where in the CEH you are able to learn about hacker, but in an ethical way. It's all about ethical hacking. The certificate name is what? CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker. Okay, and once you have a hacking idea, then you are able to do more professional things. That is a professional pen testing. The technical name, again, certificate name is CPENT, Certified Pen Testing Professional. Okay. Then once you become professional, we'll also give you some real scenario training. Let's say generally if I talk about actually ethical hacking training, then CEH is enough, and for become advanced professional, CPENT is enough. But again, as I told you that this module, how it is a perfect, because here we'll focus on the career. That once you finish our course, you are also able to get a job for sure. And for the job, it's not like only ethical hacking training. As I told you, some other non-technical requirement, that brain.exe kind of things, and learning new things. So that's some extra module also here we have, which is part of again core concept. That once you go for job, you also require some extra tools for network monitoring, for cybersecurity threat monitoring. Okay, that is here we have SIEM tools. Okay, then we'll provide you training about bug bounty. Okay, now what? This is more high level, or you can say expert level in the cyber, where you are not only just providing security, but also finding bug in the current environment. That may be website related bug, maybe web server related bug, maybe network related bug, maybe software or OS related. There are lots of possibility. And one more thing also famous, that is wireless networking related bug. This is again main famous thing I'm telling you. Otherwise, multiple possibility there in the bug bounty. And if you are good enough in this, even let's say if I tell you whatever we provide training from that, if you able to understand and if you able to practical 50%, then also you are able to start your journey by earning in dollars. Okay, but again, it's the things where that you need to take action. Only providing training like a normal course, what you are learning in school and college, that okay, just learn and give the exam, but not implementing in practical, then it will little bit tricky. Okay, and here also our journey is not ending. You can see after that we'll give you some live labs, some ready-made setup. Okay, where you can able to do the practical with the labs. Obviously here in bug bounty, if you try to find the bug in directly real scenario, okay, so what happened in the real scenario, that sometime if you try to find a bug without permission and authority, that is become backfire. Okay. So it's also keep in mind, it's all about ethical thing and you need to do with the permission. So as a student, how you get the permission from other company? That's why we have here ready-made labs, that whatever you learn in the bug bounty, you can improve your skills and you can do the real scenario practice. I am not talking about ready-made lab in virtual machine. No doubt as a beginner, we'll provide that okay, set up your virtual lab and do this kind of Kali Linux practice or Parrot practice. But here we'll give you the live website and live labs. And then not even ending here, we'll give you the live project also. So whatever you learn in the labs, that now you need to implement with your brain.exe. You need to do research and you need to create a project. We'll give some real world to project. And these all thing, if you have properly in your mind, then your resume become automatically high weighted. With the bug bounty, CTF capture the flag and real world project, and you are easily able to get the job for sure. And again, with this also there are some few point, which is if you get idea, if you learn, then it will like what, cherry on the cake. Okay, it will become add-on things. Like what you can see here, add-on path, there will provide some firewall like Palo Alto. Obviously as a hacker you need to hack, but you also need to understand how security people provide security. Only by remaining on the one side that okay, this how hacker can hack, will not give you the proper idea until you check from the second side how security people providing security, how you get inside that. That is here. So we'll also provide one firewall training, but it is up to you. You want to attend or you just need to focus on cyber security and start your career with the job. Okay. Second thing, like Python scripting. If you are interested to make your own tools, then Python scripting will help you and you are ready to become your own ethical hacking and cybersecurity tools. Then there are one things, that is CCT, Certified Cybersecurity Technician. This will help you as a real scenario, case study, and for interview purpose. That here how the cybersecurity technician will do the task in the real scenario. And one more thing, like we have forensic investigation. But again, that is we count as optional, because for starting your cyber security in career path or taking job, this thing is a add-on if you want to choose extra skills. So that's why this is as a recorded version, you can see. And now once you have these all things, let's say what we get after learning this. So there are some important cyber security professionals things you can see here. In the phase of these threats, what we discussed in before, and now let's also add your logical things with our course and cyber journey. So the role of cybersecurity professional become is indispensable. These are the unsung heroes who safeguard our digital asset against the malicious actor. Understand? The cybersecurity people is what? Unsung heroes, like what? What lots of time they secure the company from the attack and hacker, but general people don't know. Okay, like you can say if some army people who died in some big war, so maybe they famous, but there are lots of small war where also lots of army people die, but people don't know, like unsung heroes. That refer I'm talking here. Okay, and also let's dive that what it takes to become done as a defender. Okay, so once you have these things, you can see here are the list, and this is again, I'm not talking as a experienced people. Okay, these all are the job role which you can start after our course. Any experience if you don't have, just you finish our course, but I told you with that project and lab and everything, then these all are the job role is open for you. You are ready to do work as an information security auditor, as a cyber security auditor, as a system administrator, security administrator, or let's say IT security administrator. If you want to go with the defense side, let's say there is a main two things, either defensive way, either offensive way. In that also, if you have confusion, then if I tell you in briefly, so defense means what? You are inside the company and you are securing the wall that someone not come, as a defensive. And offensive means what? Again, you are part of company, but you are staying outside of the company and try to pretend as an attacker and try to break that wall. And if you are able to break that wall, break the security, that means what? You will get the idea that this is the weak point of the company. Let me secure that. So either you can provide your company security as an offensive way by finding the vulnerability, or defensive way by improving the security. Okay, so you will be able to become cyber defense analyst or vulnerability assessment analysis, or you can say sometime if there is MNC company, then there is a separate multiple people required in the cyber team. So you find also like warning analysis. Okay, information security, in that we have also separate level like L1, L2, L3. Same in the cybersecurity analysis, we have level L1, L2, L3. Obviously L2, L3 we require experience, but that's why you start with the L1. Then suppose if you more about company and networking kind of people and come in the cybersecurity, then you are also able to become network security engineer, SOC analysis, security analysis, network engineer. Okay, or once you have some experience, then you are able to become senior security consultants, information security manager, or senior SOC analysis, solution architecture. Or suppose you are good in that and you have now already have some enough experience, then you are also able to become cyber security consultants. Okay, now let's talk about job market. So you can see here I already open other things in the browser. Okay, and notice my keyword what I search, not the only cybersecurity job. Here also people sometimes fail. Then if people try to search a cybersecurity job as a normal people, like some salesperson want to find a sales job, marketing people want to find marketing job, then they just simple search that job role with the job, like marketing job in the Bangalore, in the India, sales job in that. But that way cybersecurity jobs will not able to find, and maybe that's why some people thinking that we have less cybersecurity job, but no, that is again fake. How? Simply understand. Let's say if some company putting in the job description that I want ethical hacker or I want some pen tester or vulnerability analysis, then what? As a hacker, if they read that platform job vacancy, then what? Again, think as a hacker. What hacker will do? If hacker find that job, they will automatically get the idea that this ABC company don't have a right now security person. Let me hack. And that's why you will find a less job in the cyber security as an open market. And that's why what I search cyber security job platform. First of all, get idea where you find the cyber security job, not like regular naukri.com or LinkedIn. That is no doubt we have. That's why I also open that tab, you can see. But there are separate platform also where you can find. So if I show you as a common LinkedIn, then you can see even in the Bangalore for cyber security analysis, we have 1,000+ job. And again, I'm talking as a one role only. If I take you back in the slide, lots of role we have. I just talk about one role, that is cyber security analysis. Okay, and also in the Bangalore, if I talk as a India, then there are lots of things. You can see I search here with this way. If I make this that no location or let's say anything, or if I make this India, it will become more. But let's focus on the special cybersecurity platform. Like here you can see cybersecurityjobs.com. Okay, here you can see the more roles you can find. Okay, apply, and you can see also posted date. It's not like old things. I'm showing you live. You can see the date and everything also. Okay, then you can search about this job salary. Okay, then what is the ratio? See here, cyber security salary in India, it is what 5.1 LPA. That is also what as a fresher. Estimate salary you can see this way. Okay, then if I take you here, highest paid. Let's say you don't want to count as a fresher, but you are actually thinking as a career. Then see, this is some highest paid salary. Again, you can see the job role, same cyber security analysis. Okay, then network security engineer or cyber security engineer. But see the level here. If you are become proper expert and master, then even low level you will find 1,50,000. That is a dollar. $1,50,000. And high level $2,25,000 for what? Information security manager. Again, if I take back to the slide, it is here information security manager that I told you after some experience. If you talk about career, obviously every time you are not a fresher. As a fresher, I told you what is the job level, that is here. And if you become some experience, then this you make as a career. Then you can see cybersecurity engineer $1,16,000. Application security engineer, let's say you are not about programming side, then you can ignore this. networking security engineer, $92,000. Cybersecurity analyst, $102,000. And that also I'm talking low. High level, you can see this side. So I hope this is enough data or information for you to choose your career. Okay. Now keep in mind one line, that compulsory, not necessary that you are become a programmer or you need to learn a language. Even if you notice this career path, here I never mention that we need to learn programming, or if you see the required skill, I not tell you that you need to learn programming. What I told you, networking and Linux. So there are still some fake beliefs running in the market, or maybe you find lots of YouTube video where they are telling that programming knowledge required, but that is optional if you have idea. See here again we put a Python, but as a scripting. You don't need to learn entire Python programming language, but you just require few things from Python, how it is working, and you are able to make your own tools also. So that is the things. Okay. So now I am here, open the chat box and mic, that if you want to ask any question answer, then I can ready to help you. Okay. And now it's time to take your decision for cyber. Thank you.